Hello, this is Kate Feeks. Welcome to this online edition of Medina County Court News. On Thursday, February 2nd, 2012, Judge James Kimbler had 3 defendants scheduled for sentencing. One of those defendants was Joseph M. Wycheck, 31 of Medina. Mr. Wycheck was charged with 1 count of possession of drugs, a 5th-degree felony. He was represented by attorney Rebecca Clark of Medina, Ohio. Here is the sentencing hearing in Mr. Wycheck's case.
Here he did serve 19 days in jail. He started out as intervention in lieu of conviction. However, he violated those conditions of the program and it was terminated. He was then found guilty of possession of drugs. He was apparently with Clifford Floyd, is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. He does admit his guilt to this offense. My buddy Clifford Floyd and I were driving back from my buddy's house, wanted to drive my car from Maria to Medina. The Medina police pulled us over initially for no headlights. Clifford was intoxicated. The police wanted Clifford to get out of the car. He was then arrested. The police were going to ask me to drive, but before giving me a field sobriety test, they searched him and found meth in a cigarette packet. Why he committed this offense? He said, quote, "I made a bad decision when I was intoxicated." All right. This case originally started out with Judge Collier, but I got it when Judge Collier transferred it to me. He was on the SAM program. He failed to call 4 times outside the call window. However, he did submit to oral drug screens on several occasions. Results were always negative. He's a low risk on the OAS score. Denies has an alcohol or drug problem. Okay. Began using methamphetamine at age 24. His last use was 1/15/2011. So I assume that what you're telling me is, or telling the PSI writer, is that you have not been using meth since then?
Yes, since the date of the offense.
On 1/15/11.
Correct.
Almost over a year. Okay, very good. The court would note that he would appear to be a 2913B1A offender, and also there's a presumption in favor of community control because he possesses none of the 9 sentencing factors. They're suggesting non-residential community control sanctions. What's the prosecution recommending?
Your Honor, we would concur with the report of recommendation.
All right, Ms. Clark, you want to make allocution?
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wycheck has been steadily employed. He only lost his job while he was in jail on this offense. And before that, he was employed for 3 years. He currently has interviews set up. He has no prior offenses to this. He admitted his guilt. He understands how this bad decision has affected his life, and he would ask for non-residential community control sanctions.
All right, and Mr. Wycheck, do you want to say anything in mitigation sentence?
No.
All right. Now, putting him on 3 years, general supervision, so low-risk offenders going to require 24 hours of community service. He is to make best efforts to obtain and maintain gainful, verifiable employment. He is to obtain a drug alcohol assessment with the APD's in-house counselor, Mr. Blue, and follow all recommendations. He is to submit to random and regular drug alcohol testing to be arrested on first positive finding. You're not right. I have to suspend his license. I'm giving a minimum suspension of 6 months. He may have work driving privileges. To get those, he has to have proof of insurance and no other suspensions in effect. All right. If you were to violate the terms and conditions of sentencing, you're looking at 180 days in the county jail.
Thank you for watching this online edition of Medina County Court News.